Is it turned on? Is the button on? Turn the button on. Push the little black button, should be numbers visible in the screen. Sorry about that.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful, thank you. Our apologies for the technical.
Play ball!
The 2023 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2023 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League tonight. It'll be the Culpepper Cavaliers and the Strasburg Express. Culpepper comes in at 1-5 on the summer season. Meanwhile, Strasburg is at 500 at 3-3.
Chris, get out to the mound. This is Chris Carter. He's going to throw out the first pitch. We got a little sidetracked here. Gave him time to get loose a little bit.
As we get ready for baseball here tonight, this is the first matchup ever.
All right, to the bullpen. Thank you.
For Strasburg and Culpepper, the first time in franchise history for the Cavaliers to be here in Strasburg as a
franchise if they hadn't helped us out. Thank you guys.
Just got off the ground this summer. So welcome to the Valley League, Culpepper. They're going to look to try to get a win here after they've started off a bit rough. Meanwhile, Strasburg, they started 3-1, and since then they have lost 2 out of their last 3, so they're trying to get back into their stride a bit here tonight against the Cavaliers. On the mound tonight for the Express is Julian Costa.
Leading off with the Cavaliers from the top of the first left field.
Costa is out of Westchester University. 6-foot lefty, 250. He will get the start tonight for the Express. Coming into the game, Costa is 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. And we're ready for baseball here tonight from Strasburg. The first pitch of the game is in the dirt for a ball at 7:05. Jack Tarosian, the left fielder, leads it off. And he takes a strike, 1-1. Tarosian out of Creighton University from Omaha, Nebraska. 1-1. That is down low, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Tarosian 4 for 17 on the summer, batting .235 with a couple of RBIs. 1-1. Breaking ball fouled into the net. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Kyle Gutshaw with you. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. If you'd like to watch the game on Facebook or YouTube, just do that. 2-2 is just outside. You can watch this game on the YouTube app on your smart TV. Just search up Strasburg Express. Count is full, 3-2 to Tarosian, leading off the ball game here tonight. 3-2 from the lefty. Costa is a breaking ball. Ball 4, according to the home plate umpire.
Third baseman, number 8, Connor Butler.
2 pitches in a row that looked very, very good. But a leadoff walk to start the game. Here's Connor Butler, the third baseman. Connor Butler out of Radford University. He's from Chesapeake, Virginia. The pitch. Fastball. Strike called, 0-1. Looking at the last couple of days for Strasburg, on Wednesday night they played at Winchester and they were smoked by the Royals 9-0. And last night the whole league was smoked out due to the wildfires from Canada. Showing bunt and missing it. It's a strike, 0-2. Thankfully here in Strasburg the sky is much better tonight. The index, the air index has dropped. I think it's in the 50s or 60s now. So we're back to baseball, but the smoke definitely impacted our area to a certain extent. Had him leaning at first, but Tarosian back in safely. So a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the first for the Culpepper Cavaliers. Connor Butler behind 0-2. The pitch. And, excuse me, that pitch just misses. It's going to be a tight zone here tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's 3 pitches now. Looked like Costa had strikeouts on. 1-2. That's outside as well. It's not going to be a night for pitchers, it doesn't appear. It's going to be a hitter's kind of night. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Connor Butler. Then we'll get to the rest of the Culpepper lineup. 2-2. Swing and a foul back. Batting third is Kien View, the center fielder. View, the center fielder, will bat third tonight for Culpepper. 2-2. Runner goes. The pitch is up high. Throw to second. Not in time. And stealing second base is Tarosian. So he gets a good pitch to go on, and he steals the bag. The count's now full. Connor Marniak, the shortstop, will bat fourth. Reese Bahealer, the first baseman, will bat fifth. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Costa went up the ladder and got Butler to go after it for the first out. David Coppage, the second baseman, will bat sixth. Jaden Sheffield, the DH, will bat seventh. Ryan Peterson doing the catching tonight for Culpepper will bat eighth. And Alonzo Paul, the right fielder, will bat ninth. 1 out, runner on second base. It's Keon Vu, and he fouls one in the box. It's 0-1. Defense tonight behind Julian Costa. Left field, it's Miller. Center, it's Friend. And Castillo's in right. Irigoyen at third. Pfeiffer at short. O'Shaughnessy at second. Jenkins at first. And Vaughn is behind the plate tonight for Strasburg. 0-1. Lefty-lefty matchup. And Costa misses up high, 1-1. Vu on the summer, 4 for 8 with 1 RBI. Batting third tonight for the Culpepper Cavaliers. 1-1. Hold by Costa. Keeps an eye on the runner. The pitch. Fastball up high again, 2-1. Culpepper, as I mentioned, coming in, they're 1-5. The issue for them has been their pitching. They've given up a lot of runs early in the summer. It's a good time for them to turn things around still early in the season, but more than ever with this one division setup, you got to play well all season, as that is hit foul down the left side and out of play. It's 2-2.
Tonight is Friday night. That's Foul Ball Friday, so all foul balls are keepers if you want to keep them. If you want to take them to the train station,
Strasburg's head coach Peyton Treywick has arrived. Peyton Treywick, the pitching coach for the College of Central Florida, who won the JUCO championship, has a swing and a miss on Vu. Back-to-back strikeouts for Costa. So it's good to have Coach Treywick here in town for his first game of the summer for Strasburg. Still expecting a couple of players from the College of Central Florida. Thad Ector, a former Valley Leaguer, expected to arrive sometime next week. And then John Morant, the big bopper from the College of Central Florida, expected to arrive in a couple of weeks. And the pitch from Costa just misses, 1-0. 1-0. And that is a strike. 1-1. Connor Marniak, the batter. Marniak, this is his first at-bat of the summer. Gets thrown into the cleanup spot. 1-1, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Terosian with the leadoff walk. Then he stole second, then Butler struck out. Vu struck out. And Marniak behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Vaughn lays down the signs. Costa deals, breaking ball lined over the second baseman's head into right field, coming in to score, and the Culpepper Cavaliers have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first.
First baseman, number 7, Reese Healer.
And once again, the theory is proved. Leadoff walks kill you. So Terosian comes in to score. Credit Marniak with the RBI single. 1-0 Culpepper. Here's Reese Healer batting from the left side. And that is crushed down the right field line towards the pole. Foul territory, and staying fair and making the catch is the right fielder Victor Castillo. But Healer just got too much under it, or he got too far under it himself and almost left the yard. Culpepper with 1 hit, 1 run. They leave a man on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Culpepper leading Strasburg 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Carter Rasmussen on the mound tonight for the Culpepper Cavaliers. He comes in with an 0-1 record with a 4.50 ERA. And the first pitch to Strasburg's leadoff hitter is popped up and out of play. Lineup tonight for the 3-3 Strasburg Express. Leading off and playing shortstop, the current batter out of James Madison University, it's Wyatt Pfeiffer. Batting second, the third baseman, Jojo Irigoyen. Batting third and playing right fielder, it's Victor Castillo. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Jacob Friend. Pfeiffer takes outside. Batting fifth, the first baseman tonight is Luke Jenkins. Batting sixth and making his Express debut, the DH Christian Rivera. Batting seventh and playing position number 7, Dakota Miller. 1-1 from Rasmussen. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. Batting eighth and playing second base tonight, it's Michael O'Shaughnessy. And batting ninth and doing the catching for the Express, Logan Vaughn. 2 balls and a strike to Pfeiffer out of JMU. That's outside, 3-1. Pfeiffer on the summer, 3 for 12 with a .250 average. No home runs, 1 RBI. Rasmussen, 4 innings, 4 strikeouts with that 4.5 ERA. He deals the 3-1. That is a foul ball, and the count is full, 3-2. If you were with us against Woodstock the other night, you probably heard a lot of noise in the background. Well, that's the wind, and we're starting to feel some here early in this game tonight. Overcast night at the yard, not very warm, low 70s, wind blowing. So don't know how many home runs we'll see. Counts full, 3-2 to Pfeiffer. And he fouls one away, and the netting saves a bat from flying possibly over to the Little League field next door. Still 3-2. Other games around the league tonight. Covington is at Woodstock, Stanton's at Purcellville, Front Royal is at Waynesboro, Charlottesville's at Harrisonburg, and Winchester's at Newmarket. 3-2 to Pfeiffer is a swing and a miss. Went after a pitch out of the zone, and he is out, number 1. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the first for Rasmussen. Here is Jojo Irigoyen. Irigoyen out of Seminole State College from Orlando, Florida, 6-foot righty, 200 pounds. And he fouls one back into the netting. 0-1. Defense behind Rasmussen. Terosian's in left. View is in center. Paul's in right. Butler at third. Marniak at short. Coppage at second, as the 0-1 is a swing and a miss, 0-2. Mahealer at first, and Peterson behind the plate. Irigoyen, the batter, 8 for 22 on the summer, 363 average, still looking for his first home run, but he has 4 RBIs, 0-2. And he's late on that one as well, fouls it back, still 0-2. Looking at the standings in the Valley League after 6 games, Purcellville alone at the top at 5-1. Their only loss was to Woodstock. Strasburg nearly knocked them off here about a week ago, but couldn't hold on late. Purcellville rallied to win it. 0-2. Fouled back again. Tied for second place, Harrisonburg, Charlottesville, and Woodstock. They're all coming into tonight at 4-2. Behind those teams at 3-3, it's Front Royal, Strasburg, Winchester, and Newmarket. Then behind them, 2-4, Covington, Stanton, and Waynesboro. Culpepper alone at the bottom at 1-5. Breaking ball nearly gets a piece of Irigoyen, 1-2. Appreciate you joining us here tonight on Facebook or YouTube for the Valley Baseball League. 1-2. That is outside. The first matchup ever between these two teams. Hello to Bill Richard watching over on Facebook. 52 viewers on YouTube. 2-2. And that nearly hits him. Irigoyen does not want to take the curveball. 3-2. When I mean by take the curveball, I mean get hit by it. So 2 straight 3-2 counts to start this bottom of the first for Rasmussen. Trying not to walk Irigoyen after being ahead 0-2. And he lines one up the middle for a soft served base hit. Ball is bobbled in center on his way to second. Here's the throw, and he is safe. Fortunately, the second baseman, or correction, the shortstop decided to cut that ball off for some reason, but Vu
The right fielder from
made an error in center.
Castillo.
Good hustle by Irigoyen. He was still nearly out at second and really probably should have been, but it was cut off. So credit Irigoyen with a hit. And then an E8 on the Cavaliers. That ball ate the center fielder up, but still in error. Got to make the play. Here's Castillo, the right fielder. Vic batting with man in second, and he's very tardy on the first pitch, 0-1. Castillo, 6 for 21, batting .285 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Castillo from Tallahassee, Florida, 5'11 lefty, 195. Trying to tie this game up, 0-1. Fouled away. The Express hitters are late on this fastball from Rasmussen to this point. Quickly 0-2 to Castillo. Keeping the runner close to second. The pitch is outside, 1-2. Like I said in the top half, it's going to be a hitter's kind of night, at least to start this game. Nineteenth pitch of the bottom of the first for Rasmussen is up the ladder, 2-2. Two from the tall righty. Here he comes. Swing and a foul into the Express dugout. And umpire is asking players from the Express to get in the dugout. Two balls, 2 strikes, and time's called. Two and two. Swing and a line drive into the right center field gap. That's going to tie the game. Grounding first, on his way to second is Castillo. He will get there safely. And an RBI double for Victor Castillo, and the Express have quickly tied it up here in the bottom of the first. Nice piece of hitting there from Victor Castillo.
Center fielder number 13, Jacob Friend.
So credit Castillo with the RBI. It's an unearned run charged to Rasmussen. And here is Jacob Friend, the center fielder. The pitch, swing and a miss. Correction, that is an earned run, my apologies. 0-1 the count to Jacob Friend, the center fielder. Friend out of Davidson College from Arlington, Virginia. Pitch misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. Friend batting .272 on the summer through 11 at-bats. Still looking for his first RBI on the summer. One from Rasmussen, the pitch. That is fouled off towards the parking lot, 1-2. Ooh, and it took a hit.
Barely missed my truck.
One ball, 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting Jacob Friend. That's outside, 2-2. So pitch count starting to get up there a little bit for Rasmussen here in this first frame. He has thrown 15 strikes, but he's thrown 10 balls. So pitch number 26 about to come up here for Friend. Castillo at second, the pitch. Check swing, he didn't go. Pitch is up high. And the count is full, 3-2. On deck's Luke Jenkins, the first baseman. Full count. Here it comes. Outside ball 4. Another great at bat from the Express, as drawing the walk is Jacob Friend after falling behind. Strasburg with 2 on and 1 out.
Greensboro, number 18, Luke Jenkins.
Here's Luke Jenkins, the first baseman. Do apologize if we have any lag issues tonight. Looks like the internet kind of acting up a little bit tonight. So if you do see any lagging or if it starts to slow down, just leave a message on YouTube or Facebook in the chat section and we'll try to correct that. The pitch to the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strasburg very, very late on a lot of these, early in the count, and then they're hanging in there and drawing walks. Had a foul ball from the Little League field, nearly hit a couple of fans, bounced right into somebody's hands. 0-1 to Jenkins, throw back to second, nearly thrown into center field. Nice job by the shortstop Marniak to hold on to that thing. Jenkins 3 for 8 on the summer, still looking for his first home run and RBI. That is right down the middle, 0-2. Strasburg and Culpepper tied early, 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. Strasburg still threatening, 2 on and 1 out. Rasmussen once again ahead 0-2, the pitch. And this time he puts the batter away. 3 pitches and strikeout number 2 here in the bottom of the first.
Erskine College's first appearance for Express, number 23, Christian Rivera.
Here's Christian Rivera from Erskine College. Rivera making his first appearance of the summer. From Winter Haven, Florida, 6'3", righty, 220. Looks like a ball player. Twirls his arms, the pitch way outside. Nice stop by Peterson, jumping out of the crouch to make the catch. 1-0. That is in there for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wouldn't that be a heck of a way to start your career, hitting a home run out of here, first AB. Strike 2 on a borderline pitch outside corner, 1-2. This will be the 34th pitch of this first inning for Rasmussen, who lasted 4 innings his first appearance. Took the loss. 1-2. Up and in, little chin music, 2-2. Christian Rivera, the DH, batting 6th tonight for Strasburg. He awaits the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Rasmussen ends up striking out the side, but not in order. 35 pitches later, picks up 3 strikeouts. He does allow a hit. Checked out a run on 2 hits, and Strasburg leaves 2 on base. We go to the second. Strasburg and Culpepper tied at 1.
David Coppage.
We go to the top of the second inning. David Coppage, the second baseman, will lead it off. One the score. The pitch to Coppage. Swinging a hard grounder to third. Nice play by the third baseman. Long throw to first is in time. JoJo Irigoyen had to get in self-defense mode there to scoop that up. Made a nice strong throw to first. And that is out number one here in the top of the second. Coppage got a good piece of it. Hit it hard, just right at him. That was the first AB of the summer for Coppage. The pitch is a called strike, 0-1. And that one misses, 1-1. One is a swing and a miss, 1-2. One-two to Jaden Sheffield is a pop-up down the right field line, and it is a foul ball. Jaden Sheffield, the batter, 4 for 12, 333 average, no home runs, has a couple of RBIs. Sheffield from Georgetown, and he takes down low. Two. Outside, 3-2. Full count, Julian Costa trying to get Sheffield here. The pitch, swing, and a foul ball. Got him in the box. Sheffield with the Carolina blue baseball bat. If you didn't see the ending to the Duke UVA baseball game today, you got to watch that. I'll leave it at that in case you haven't heard. 3-2 and time called as Costa was starting to get into his windup. Always dangerous for the pitcher. They're taught to throw the ball if he gets too deep into it. So we will try it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Down low, ball 4. And a 1-out walk to Sheffield will bring up Ryan Peterson.
Admission tickets. We've got some giveaways tonight.
And Peyton Trawick now coming out.
Now batting catcher number 48, Ryan Peterson.
Peyton Trawick saying something about it should have been an out. Maybe he stepped out of the... Okay, that's what it was. The 1-out walk. Peterson, the batter, hits from the left side, and he fouls one off. Nearly a Taco Bell moment, 0-1. Won the count. Peterson takes outside. Ryan batting a $181. He's 2 for 11 on the summer with a couple of RBIs. Again, Culpepper's had some games where they've hit the ball. Their pitching has held them back. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and the count is 1-2. First time seeing the Culpepper jerseys, mainly gray. You've got some yellow and I guess navy blue in there, and their writing, lettering, and numbering. And they even have a sponsor on their sleeve. 1-2. Foul back. On each sleeve, they got something different on both sides. Don't know what it is. 1-2, and they got him picked off at first. He is out. Nice move from Costa as Sheffield is picked off at first. score it 1-3, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the second. Tell you one thing, some lefties, lefties typically are thought of having very good moves. Some lefties don't have a great move, as that pitch is a lawn dart into left. It's going to drop for a base hit right in front of the left fielder, Miller. Got it off the end of the bat. And that is out. That is hit number 2 for the Cavaliers.
The right fielder, number 1, Alonzo Paul.
But anyways, back to the pickoff move. Most lefties do have a good move, but he's got a really good move. Costa, that is. So a big pickoff is now Peterson picks up the hit. Here's Alonzo Paul, the right fielder. Paul takes a strike, 0-1. Alonzo Paul trying to get off the schneid this summer. He's 0 for 7. 0-1. And a strike, 0-2. Paul is out of Ohio State University from Lake Station, Indiana. 5'9" righty, 165. From the Ohio State University. Misses outside 1-2. One, two, and a throw over to first. One, two. And a ground ball up the middle. O'Shaughnessy has it eat him up. Throw to first is a bad one. It'll be an E4. As O'Shaughnessy just kind of set back on it too much. It ate him up, and then his throw to first was poor. So an E4 on O'Shaughnessy, and the inning continues for the Cannons.
Left fielder, number 5, Jack Terosian.
So Paul reaches. Back to the top of the lineup, it's Jack Terosian. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 the count. Swing and a miss. Terosian walked his first time up. Ended up scoring, stole a base as well. Count is quickly 0-2. Costa's had to throw some extra pitches here in the inning, trying to get through it. Swing and a foul back, still 0-2. Costa, 28 strikes to 16 balls to an inning and 2/3. Oh-2 is just outside, 1-2. 1-1 the score here in the top of the second inning. Culpepper threatening, first and second and 2 outs. The pitch is up high, 2-2. Catcher Vaughn not really reacting as if it's like a bad call, so I guess that pitch is up. We sit here behind the home plate, elevated as you can tell from the video stream, so we can't see up and down that well. 2-2. Breaking ball hit the runner, and he is out, and the inning is over. That is the 3rd time we have seen that in the last 2 years. I think it goes down as 3 unassisted. So it does go down as a hit for the batter. So Terosian will be credited with a single, and then the put out is made for the end of the half inning. Culpepper threatens and nearly just scored a run, but the ball hit the runner, Alonzo Paul. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-1 the score. going to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Dakota Miller, Michael O'Shaughnessy, and Logan Vaughn due up here against Rasmussen. Pitch is outside, corner for a called strike, 0-1. After the catcher brought it back quite noticeably. Give him credit for his framework, I guess, 0-1. That is definitely a ball. It's in the dirt. 1-1. Miller batting .272 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. 2 of his 6 hits have left the yard. 1-1, the pitch. Breaking ball. Fouled it off, then it bounced up and hit him in the helmet. 1-2. 23 strikes to 15 balls for Rasmussen through an inning plus here tonight. Miller, the 7 hitter, and he awaits the 1-2. That's up high, 2-2. 2-2 is a swing and a foul back. I think they got a piece of the catcher. Still 2-2. Looking at the line score to this point, Strasburg 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Culpepper 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error. So Rasmussen will head back to the rubber and get ready to deal it from the windup. Some long counts here for the starter, Carter Rasmussen. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back late on the fastball. Turned out to be a beautiful night at the yard. Still need rain in the area, though. We're dried out. 2-2. Swing and a foul. That bounced down and then bounced back up and hit his bat. So he's hit his bat and his helmet in this at-bat. Now he just needs to hit the ball and send it out of here. Two again to Miller. Up and in. Counts full, 3-2. Let's see who's going to win this battle here between Rasmussen and Miller. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 4 outs, 4 strikeouts for Rasmussen.
Michael O'Shaughnessy.
Here's Michael O'Shaughnessy, the second baseman. O'Shaughnessy out of Davidson College from Davidson, New York. 6'6" lefty, 215. And he fouls it back. I mean, everybody is late. Ball is just coming straight back into the netting behind us. Oh, and 1 the count. That is down and out. 1-1. Flag pretty still out there in right center. 1-1. And that misses. It's still, the mountains are still foggy to typical standards. I mean, but when we consider looking at each other from 5 or 10 feet away, it's not as bad up close. 2-1. And that is crushed in the left center field on a line drive. It's going to get down and right through the legs of the center fielder, O'Shaughnessy into second. And it'll be a single and an E8 once again as View commits the error.
Now batting the catcher from Texas A&U Corpus Christi, number 20, Logan Vaughn.
That is hit number 3 of the night for Strasburg. Error number 2 for the Cavaliers. Here is Logan Vaughn, the catcher. Vaughn takes for a ball. Vaughn out of Texas AU Corpus Christi from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. 6'1", switch hitting, right-handed thrower. 1-0. Inside 2-0. Vaughn is 0 for 3 on the summer. .50 pitches for Rasmussen to an inning plus, or an inning and a third. 2-0. Off the Express dugout, once again, Strasburg continues to be late, 2-1. I think it's like they're getting in there and they're late, but then they time it up as the at-bat, or some of them have. Others have not. 4 strikeouts. But he's getting the strikeouts on the breaking ball. He throws that 3-2. 2-1. Fastball is a called strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and an out to the 9-hitter Logan Vaughn. Pitch. Inside 3-2. Again, the 3-2. Does he throw the breaking ball again? He does not. It's fouled away into the dugout, or off the top of the dugout. Still full. We'll get a score update around the league. For some reason, according to Point Streak, Stanton and Percyville have not gotten underway. 3-2. Hit high into the air to right field. Right fielder looked like he misplayed it. Paul now going to be called off by View. View in center. Ball is cut at short, and into third is O'Shaughnessy. Well, the right fielder, Paul, he looked lost out there, but View came through and saved the day. And there are 2 outs on the fly out to right center.
Shortstop, number 10, Wyatt Piper.
Back to the top of the lineup. According to this, Percyville is home tonight, so they should have started at 7 o'clock. Wyatt Piper struck out back in the first inning, last inning that is. Runner at third, 2 outs. Piper shows bunt, he tries to drag it, and it's fouled away, 0-1. Strasburg with the go-ahead run at third with 2 outs here in the second inning. We have not made much progress inning-wise in this game to this point. 45 minutes in. 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Covington leading Woodstock 2-0, bottom of the third. Charlottesville leading Harrisonburg 2-0, top of the first. Winchester and Newmarket tied at 0 in the bottom of the first. Front Royal and Waynesboro tied at 0, bottom 3. Piper takes outside. Let's see, Cassandra's watching in Connecticut. Hello, Cassandra, over on Facebook. Piper, after striking out his first time up, 3 for 13 on the summer. Does have an RBI, trying to make it 2. That's up high, 2-2. Gotta think Rasmussen doesn't have much left inning-wise. And the pitch count is up to 59 through an inning and 2/3. A lot of deep counts, yet it's only a 1-1 game. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Piper goes down on strikes. That is 5 out of the 6 outs for Strasburg through the first 2 via the strikeout, and all via the strikeout swinging as well. Strasburg leaves a man at third. We're through 2. Culpepper and Strasburg tied at 1 here out of the Valley Baseball League. Connor Butler leads it off in the top of the 3rd inning for the Culpepper Cavaliers. 2-3-4. First pitch is not a strike, 1-0. Butler struck out swinging in the first against the starting pitcher Julian Costa. 1-0. Fouled away into the netting. 1-1. Three errors combined already to this point. 1-1 is fouled back, and it is 1-2. Both teams combining for 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors through 2+ innings. 1-2 to Butler. Costa, the lefty, deals, and that is in the dirt. 2-2. Butler out of Radford. 2-2, fouled back again, still even at 2. Two pitch, curveball grounded to third. Irigoyen puts the glove down, throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down, the top of the 3rd.
Center fielder, number 11, Kian Vu.
We'll have to get that corrected in point streaks. O'Shaughnessy is from Delmar, New York, not Davidson, New York. Swing and a foul tip. You're probably right. There probably is not a Davidson, New York. Yeah. We'll blame point streaks for that. Thank you, Gail. And that misses up and in, 1-1. One is in there. One-two pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, held on to by Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down here in the 3rd. Julian Costa looking good.
Shortstop number 15, Connor Marniak.
Here is Connor Marniak. And he fouls one back. Barely a flinch by the press box, 0-1. It also helps for me when I'm not looking directly at the play when it happens, and no reason to flinch. 1-1. All right, we're going to do a little searching here on Davidson. That's fouled away. One-two also fouled away. Looks like the closest to Davidson, New York is Davidson Chevrolet Buick, GMC. And they're in Watertown. They're not even in a Davidson. So, yeah, we got to get that corrected. 1-2. That's in the dirt. Del Mar is in Albany County, or Albany, as some may say. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good inning for Julian Costa. When we go to the bottom of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Strasburg coming up. 1-1 game. The pitch is hit in the center. View makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom half of the third.
The right fielder, number 1, Victor Castillo.
Here's Victor Castillo, the right fielder. Vic doubled into the right center gap his first time up. He's got an RBI. Both teams with 1 run in the first and nothing else yet. Pitch from Rasmussen. Swing and a miss. 0-1. A 1 pitch. And that's a strike. 0-2. Quickly 0-2 to Castillo. From the wind up the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. Barber watching from Loudon. 1-2 is fouled towards the parking lot. Are we going to have another broken car? Didn't hear a big thump like the first time. Might just been too far away. Long counts tonight for the Culpepper starter. Again, the 1-2. That's outside. He gets ahead, but then he can't put him away. "66 pitches through 2 1/3. He's got 5 strikeouts. He's allowed 3 hits, 1 run. And a pop-up up the chute. Shortstop backing out. He's going to be called off by the left fielder. Tarosian makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So a fly out to center and a fly out to left. First 2 outs here in the third. Here's Jacob Friend, the center fielder.
Center fielder, number 13, Jacob Friend.
Friend walked his first time up, and he was stranded out there. We're going to go back to that moment earlier in the game where Culpepper had that hard liner that hit their own base runner. Cost them. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. See if Friend can find a gap here. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. No bullpen activity yet for Culpepper. A little bit of stretching. But when the pitch count is what it is like this, you got to start getting somebody going at least. That one's in there, 1-2. 1-2 to the lefty friend out of the cleanup spot. And another strikeout for Rasmussen. 6 strikeouts through 3. We go to the 4th, all tied up at 1 here from Strasburg. Reese Baheeler leads it off for the Culpepper Cavaliers as we go to the top of the 4th. First pitch to Baheeler is a strike. He hit one high into the air to right field down the line his first time up. It almost had enough to leave the yard. That is into the Express dugout. How many times have there been baseballs hit into there tonight? 5 or 6? Dimensions here at First Bank Park. Down the lines, 300 feet. Straightaway center, 365. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Strikeout for the first out here in the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, number 35, David Coppage.
So we've seen plenty of swings and misses tonight. Here's David Coppage. Coppage grounded out his first time up. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Costa, 5 strikeouts through 3 1/3, 0-1. And that is a little nubber off the end of the bat and caught by the second baseman, O'Shaughnessy. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
The DH, number 10, Jaden Sheffield.
Comes Jaden Sheffield, the DH. He walked his first time up, and he proceeded to get picked off at first by Julian Costa. And ball 1, 1-0. Is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. About 60 viewers over on YouTube now. Thank you for tuning in. Around 20, 25 on Facebook. 2-0 is a hard liner past the third baseman, Irigoyen, into left field, and a base hit on a hard hit liner from Jaden Sheffield. Unofficially off the bat at 98 miles per hour, according to Express
The catcher, number 48,
exit velocity statistics. Again, unofficially. So 2 out single for the Cavaliers. Here's Peterson, the catcher. And he hits a liner to the second baseman, and O'Shaughnessy bobbles and commits another error, his second of the night. So Strasburg's O'Shaughnessy has committed 2 errors,
right
and
fielder, number 1, Alonzo Paul.
View, the center fielder for Culpepper, has committed 2 errors for himself. So first and second now. And here's Alonzo Paul, and he pops one up, foul territory into the bleachers. It's 0-1. The unfortunate thing about it is all it does is hurt your pitcher. Has to throw more pitches. 1-1 the score, top of the fourth. Cavaliers with men on first and second and 2 outs. Paul reached on an error his first time up, and he hits one down the third base line. Irigoyen with a nice play, a long throw to first, and it gets past him, and Culpepper will indeed take the lead. Reaching first is Paul. Scoring from second is Sheffield, and it's 2-1 Culpepper.
Left fielder number 5, Jack DeRosian.
So a single and an error. Credit Paul with the hit, and that's his first of the year. He was 0 for 8. Sheffield gets in the score. Peterson all the way to third. So now 3 errors tonight for Strasburg. They're backbreakers. What else can you say? Back to the top of the order, Terosian fouls one back, and it gets a piece of Vaughn, the catcher, in the mask, 0-1. So 2 quick outs to start the inning, a strikeout and a pop-out, then a hard-hit single by Sheffield down the third base line, a soft grounder to second. O'Shaughnessy bobbled, committed the error. Then Paul with a perfectly placed single down the line. Irigoyen made a nice effort, but then threw it away at first. Big lead at first. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Oh, 0-2 the count. Big at bat here. And a swing and a miss. Heck of a job there from Costa as he does get out of the inning, but the Cavaliers score an unearned run in the top of the fourth. Culpepper takes the lead again. They're up 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth.
Luke Jenkins.
Off to the bottom of the fourth inning we go from Strasburg. The Express trailing the Cavaliers of Culpepper 2-1. Jenkins, Rivera, and Miller due up. All 3 of these guys that are due up struck out swinging against Rasmussen their first time. The pitch to Jenkins is a pitch, looks like maybe a changeup or a sinker in there for a strike, 0-1. Culpepper with their second lead of the night. Let's see if Strasburg can respond back again. 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Culpepper, 2 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors. Strasburg, 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors. 1-1 is hit foul and out of play to the left. 1-2. One, two, outside from Rasmussen.
Go
get as many as you want.
Yeah, please bring them back for us.
2 freeze pops if you bring it back.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. Way outside to the backstop. 3-2. Full count. Let's see. Does he give up a leadoff walk? He will not. He'll give up a leadoff single instead, which is not the same, may I add. Leadoff single for Luke Jenkins here in the bottom of the fourth for Strasburg.
Christian Rivera.
And I'll tell you why it's different. A leadoff walk requires you to throw 4 balls, which tells me that you're having trouble. You can't find the zone. Your arm might be getting tired. You give up a hit. You can give up a hit on a good pitch. So that's my logic there. I don't know if it makes sense to everybody, but here's Rivera, and he takes a ball outside, 1-0. Christian Rivera, second at bat as a member of the Express. Struck out swinging his first time up. Takes outside, 2-0. Catcher's trying, though. He's trying to bring that thing back. A little bit too much when he moves. It's just too much jerking. Throw over to first. Pretty good throw over there from Rasmussen, but back in safely is Luke Jenkins. Count still 2-0. 2-0 the pitch. Down low, 3-0. Give him the big red light here. I would at least. 3-0. He swings away 3-1 or 3-0, and he did not get cheated. 3-1. He got it. It was well located. It was in on the plate. Have to try to turn on that one. Count is now 3-1 to Rivera. And he swings, I think, at ball 4. It's 3-2. Pitch looked down. 3-2, nobody out. Man on first in a 2-1 game. Strasburg trailing, but possibly some life here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. I'd like to see Jenkins go here, and he's nearly picked off at first. Score update around the league. Woodstock and Covington tied at 2 in the bottom of the fourth. Waynesboro leading Front Royal 4-0 bottom of the fourth. Newmarket leading Winchester 4-0 bottom of the second. 3-2 again. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. And that is out number 1 here in the fourth.
Dakota Miller.
Well, it's the first time Strasburg's gone down looking tonight, according to my scorebook. Here's Dakota Miller, the left fielder. Struck out swinging his first time up. Stanton Percival, according to the point streaks, 0-0 top of the first. Charlottesville leading Harrisonburg 5-2 in the bottom of the first inning as that one misses. Maybe it's too smoky up in Percival. They had to wait for things to clear out. 1-0 the count to Miller. Down and in, delayed steal, throw to second. It's on the money, and he's out. Great throw from the catcher as Peterson throws him out trying to take second, and there are 2 outs here in the fourth inning. Do it right on the money. 2-0 count to Miller. He'll probably hit a home run now. That's inside 3-0. So it's not been a clean game for either team here tonight. After they were both off yesterday, the entire league was. 3-0. And he swings away. That's towards the Little League field. It's 3-1. Now right there, I completely understand swinging away. 3-0. Nobody on base. There's 2 outs. You're down a run. Might as well let it rip. But what you can't do is swing at ball 4. 3-1. He fouls it back, and the count is 3-2. Hey, give credit to Culpepper's starter tonight, Carter Rasmussen. He has been effectively wild to this point. 52 strikes, 36 balls. Some long counts, to say the least, especially through 3 2/3, but he's only allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. 3-2. And that's up and in, nearly hits him in the head. 2-out walk to Dakota Miller here in the fourth.
Second baseman, number 17, Michael O'Shaughnessy.
Here comes Michael O'Shaughnessy, the second baseman. Pitch number 90 coming up here with 2 outs in the 4th inning. And he takes up high, 1-0. And there's no bullpen action for Culpepper. I see a catcher with his chest protector on, holding the mitt, and he's kind of just talking. Somebody's starting to warm up down there a little bit, not actually throwing. That one is on the extended outside corner for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to the lefty O'Shaughnessy. Fouled back, and it gets a piece of his left arm, 1-2. O'Shaughnessy wearing the number 17. The former number of the Sonny D. With the Double-A Trash Pandas, the Angels organization. 1-2, pretty good lead for Miller, the pitch. Up and in, 2-2. So a single, a strikeout looking, a caught stealing, a walk, and now a 2-2 count. And if I'm not mistaken, Rasmussen went 4 innings his first time out. Pitch count probably became an issue why he couldn't go any further. Only allowed, I think, a run or two. 2-2. And that is hit foul, right field line, nearly getting a piece of an Express photographer, 2-2. Michael. He knows to be careful because he's been hit before. He does have his helmet on. Reminds me of the old Haymarket Joe. He used to take he'd have the knee pads on and the helmet, and he was legit. 2-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and Strasburg once again continues to struggle on offense. That is strikeout number 8 for Rasmussen through 4. We're off to the 5th. 2-1 Culpepper. 2-1 Culpepper as we go to the top of the 5th from Strasburg. Friday night baseball here in the Valley Baseball League. New pitcher for the Express is Chase Ingram. Ingram will take over here, 6'3" righty from the University of Alabama, Birmingham, from Pleasant Hill, California. The pitch is a swing and a high fly into right center field, and that is going to get down. Right fielder Castillo is playing shallow, and the second base with a double. The ball trickles away, still trickling away. So first pitch swinging right there was Connor Butler, and that is hit number 6 for Percival. Here's Kian Vu, the center fielder, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Also a couple of errors in center field. So Ingram, that was a little bit unfriendly there from Butler, greeting him like that. First pitch double into the gap. The pitch to Vu is a hard grounder to second. O'Shaughnessy, high hop throw to first is in time. And there's one out. Runner moves to third. And you got to think Strasburg, with the way they've been hitting, they'll have to play the infield in here.
Shortstop, number 15, Connor Marniak.
Here's Connor Marniak. Marniak a single and RBI in the first and a strikeout swinging in the third. Well, they're like halfway playing the infield in. That is up high, 1-0. I guess they're playing in halfway.
I don't know why. That guy looks pretty fast on third. I'm coming in.
Kind of out, yeah, halfway it looks like. Swing and a miss. Best way to have to deal with that is just punch this guy out. Yeah, I don't know. They're playing halfway, which if the guy's got speed, you're either going to play in or you're not going to play in at all. Halfway is not, because you're probably not going to be able to get him. 1-1. Swing and a miss. If Ingram can keep it down there, might have to not have to worry about the infield being in. 1-2. See if we can punch him out from the stretch. Ingram comes set. Try to elevate one. He does, but it's up high. Final line for Strasburg's Julian Costa, who is currently on the hook. 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Ingram set at the belt. He deals. Swing and a foul back. Ingram 3 1/3 this year, 4 strikeouts and a 2.70 ERA. Russell watching from, I think that's Williston, Florida. 2-2. Breaking ball. Oh my goodness. Ball 3. Man. If you're Ingram there, you got to get that pitch. 3-2. Swinging a broken bat grounder foul, and we will do it again after he gets a new stick. Still 3-2. Double and a ground out here in the inning for the Culpepper Cavaliers, who are already leading this game 2-1. Culpepper coming in at 1-5, last in the Valley League statistically in the standings. Meanwhile, Strasburg mid-pack at 3-3. Marniak awaits the 3-2. It is a line drive foul. Still 3-2.
Sunday, or you want me to do Sunday? You can do Sunday if you want. No, you can do it if you want. You got it? I said I can do it, or you can do it if you want. No, you can do it.
3-2. Ball 4.
You can't do it. You text
First and third
I'll do it.
for the Cavaliers.
First baseman, number 7, Reese Beheeler.
Here's Reese Beheeler, the first baseman. Fly out to right and a strikeout swinging. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to second. O'Shaughnessy will just go to first. It'll score a run, and it's 3-1 Culpepper. Moving up to second on the ground out is Marniak.
Second baseman, number 35, David Coppage.
So Butler scores from third. Here's David Coppage, the second baseman. He's 0 for 2.
I don't know what you call that.
The pitch. And that's a strike, 0-1. So Culpepper once again manufacturing. They get another run. They're up 3-1 here. And Strasburg, top of the fifth. Still a man in scoring position here in the inning. Ingram, the 0-1. And a high fly to center field going back, and it is off the wall. Staying in the ballpark. Here's the throw to second, and in there safely. So center fielder Friend thought it was gone. He played it off the wall. It's an RBI double, and Culpepper leads it 4-1.
The DH, number 10, Jaden Sheffield.
Here's Jaden Sheffield. He's 1 for 1 with a RBI single and a run scored. So it's getting worse and worse for Strasburg here. Check swing, he didn't go. 1-0. Hate to not think back to that pitch to Marniak. It looked like strike 3, and then it evidently wasn't, and then he walked him. 1-0 to Sheffield. He hit it hard for that base hit last time. Down and in, 2-0. Strasburg in trouble here tonight. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Runner on his way to third on the wild pitch. So a base hit here would really hurt. It would make it 5-1 as up to third base is Coppage on that wild pitch. Up to 7 hits tonight for the Cavaliers. 2-1. Misses 3-1. Three-one pitch. Inside ball 4.
We understand happy birthday wishes are in order to Tim Bob Williams. Congratulations and happy birthday. Freebird.
First and third, 2 outs for the Cavaliers, and we've got a meeting at the mound. We'll take a 30-second break. After the meeting at the mound, Ryan Peterson will bat here for the Cavaliers, trying to add on. Peterson's 1 for 2. Runner goes. The pitch is down low, and another stolen base for Culpepper. It's Sheffield snagging second. So now a base hit can make it 6-1. We'll see what happens though. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Big hack there. No result. 1-1. One. Down and in. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Fouled back in, it's 2-2. Strasburg needs to get out of this here and hold it to a 3-run game. 2-2. Fouled back, still 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs. Coppage at third, Sheffield at second. And again, fouling it back on the high fastball. Pitch count's getting up there for Ingram. Ingram's at 25 pitches through 2/3 of an inning. Peterson, the batter, came in 2 for 11. He's 0 for 1 for 2 tonight, single and reached on an error by the second baseman. 3 for 13, 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him out in front on a breaking ball. Nice pitch there from Ingram. And the half inning is over, but not before Culpepper adds on 2 more runs, and they now lead it by 3. Culpepper 4, Strasburg 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher for Culpepper. It's Ryan Hanks, and he will take over facing 9-1 and 2. Vaughn, Piper, and Irigoyen. That one just misses 1-0. Final line tonight for Carter Rasmussen, who will not qualify for a win. Rasmussen, 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts as Piper hits one high into the air to left center. But View is there to make the catch, and there's 1 out. So View with the out for the first batter of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup for Strasburg. It's Wyatt Piper, the shortstop.
Number 10, Wyatt Piper.
Piper has struck out twice tonight, both times swinging. And that's up high, 1-0.
Not tonight.
1-0 the count. That is up high, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. That is high for a strike, 2-1. Two and one to Piper out of JMU, switch hitter. That is in there for a strike, 2-2. Strasburg trailing here in this one by 3, 4-1, 2-2. Swing and a high fly into left center. That's well struck, and that is going to be down and cut off by the center fielder. Throw to second is right on the money. Nice job from View out there to cut it off this time. Keep it in front of him. And a single for Piper, his first hit of the night. Hit number 5 for Strasburg.
Third baseman, number 30, JoJo Irigoyen.
Here's JoJo Irigoyen, the third baseman. So a man on first for the Express. Irigoyen trying to get something going here for Strasburg. He takes down and out. Pitcher Ryan Hanks. From Arizona State, as that one's fouled away towards the Little League field. So we're hitting foul balls over at them, and they're hitting foul balls over to us. Now, granted, theirs have a lot less velocity on them, but they are using metal bats compared to wood bats over here. 1-1 to Irigoyen, the pitch. And a pop-up behind the plate. Is that going to get us here in the press box? Nope.
But if you want to help us out and turn it in, we'll give you back 2 freeze pops. Take those down to the train station. Or you can keep it.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Throw over to first, and back in safely is Piper. One, 2. Runner goes. It's a hard hit grounder, foul. That would have been trouble for the Cavaliers. He hit it hard, but just foul. One, 2 the count to Irigoyen. Decent lead at first, and again, Piper's going to have to get back and dive again. Long hold by Hanks. He deals. That's somehow fouled away. Looked like it was going to hit him, and he turned on it and crushed it, but foul. Upcoming schedule for the Express. Strasburg is at Front Royal tomorrow night. We're back here Sunday against Waynesboro. That is a 6 o'clock start time. 6 o'clock instead of 7. Piper back in again. So all home games on Sundays.
Sunday night game starts at 6 o'clock in baseball.
6
Chapel
o'clock.
with Scott Priest. We'll start at 5 o'clock.
So at Front Royal tomorrow for Strasburg. Back here Sunday against Waynesboro. 1-2. Again, a curveball. He just keeps throwing that pitch, and Irigoyen, if he can weigh back on it a little bit, He'll deposit it over the wall and left, but he is, I mean, that is way up and in.
Fastball on the inside corner, nothing easy.
1-2 again, and another throw over. Oh, that time it looked like he almost got Pfeiffer at first, leaning. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. High fastball out of the zone for out number 2. Here's Victor Castillo, the right fielder.
Victor Castillo.
Castillo with an RBI double in the first and a fly out to left in the third. This would be a good time for a Victor Castillo home run. And another throw over. Pfeiffer continues to play in the dirt, having to dive back in. Castillo high in the air, left field, but with room is the left fielder at the wall to make the catch. Castillo just missing that home run, and the inning is over. Strasburg strands a man on first. We're through 5, going to the 6th. Strasburg leading, Strasburg trailing 4-1.
Off the right fielder, number 1, Alonzo Paul.
To the 6th we go. Culpepper leading Strasburg 4-1. 9-1-2 for the Cavaliers. Alonzo Paul will step up first. Reached on an error in the 2nd inning. Picked up his first hit of the year in the 4th. And he pops one up. First baseman makes the running catch as Jenkins. 1 pitch, 1 out. Top of the lineup, Jack Tarosian with a walk, a run scored, a stolen base, a single, and a strikeout. So he's done about everything tonight. He doesn't have an RBI yet. And he takes out of the zone. Ingram asking where it was, is it down or in, and nobody said anything. 1-0. That's up and in, 2-0. That's outside, 3-0. That is right down the middle, 3-1. And ball 4, he walks him. So a walk to Jack Tarosian. Connor Butler, the batter, doubled on his first pitch against Ingram last time. This time he takes outside. 1-0. Throw over, back in safely. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Healthy hack there from Connor Butler, 1-1. One. Foul ball. 1-2. Back in safely. Scores around the MLB. Phillies leading the Dodgers 4-1 into the 6th. Diamondbacks leading the Tigers 10-3 top 8. Tampa Bay leading Texas 8-1 in the 8th. Baltimore leading Kansas City 3-1 in the 7th. The Pirates, as the pitch is a swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Kian Vu.
Here comes Kian Vu. The Pirates embarrassing the New York Mets 10-2 in the 6th inning. Red Sox lead the Yankees 3-1, bottom 7. Twins on top of the Blue Jays 2-1, bottom 6. Runner goes. The pitch is outside. The throw by Vaughn is not in time. And into second base is Terosian with the stolen base, his second of the night. Astros lead the Guardians 5-4 in the 6th. Nationals and Braves 1-1 in the 5th. White Sox leading the Marlins 1-0 in the 3rd. 1-0 count. That misses 2-0. The count. Outside, 3-2. Excuse me, 3-0. 3-0 the count to the 3-hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out to second. And a high fly into center. Friend backs up, makes the catch, and the half inning is over. Culpepper helping the Express out right there, swinging 3-0 and flying out to center. Culpepper leaves a couple on base, or actually one on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Strasburg trailing 4-1.
Friend.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Strasburg down 4-1. It'll be 4-5-6. Friend, Jenkins, and Rivera due up for the Express. Make sure you're with us in the 7th for baseball history on this day in baseball history, June 9th. First pitch from to Friend from Hanks misses 1-0. Fouled back into the net, 1-1. That's up high. Two one. That is a beautiful breaking ball in there for a strike. 2-2. 2-2 to Friend is a swing and a ground ball to short. It's picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and there's one out here in the sixth. Here's number 18, Ryan Jenkins.
Now
Luke Jenkins.
18, Luke Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Luke Jenkins, the batter. Strikeout swinging in the first, single and a caught stealing in the fourth. Jenkins from the left side. Strasburg needs to find some offense and find it soon here. And that is hit off the hands. This could be trouble. Center field, View makes the catch. 2 outs in the sixth. Here comes Christian Rivera, the DH. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking. So Strasburg's offense continues to be stagnant. They got shut out at Winchester. We've got a pinch hitter here for the Express. Number 25. So Mitchell Smith will bat for Christian Rivera.
Mitchell Smith from UNC Greensboro.
So Mitchell Smith bats for the first time tonight. Takes a breaking ball outside from Hanks, 1-0. Smith is 2 for 12 on the summer with a couple of RBIs. 1-0. Breaking ball in there, 1-1. One and one pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. The 1-5 Cavaliers leading the 3-3 Express 4-1 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Percival's biggest issue, pitching, has not been an issue tonight. 2-1 misses, 3-1. They've actually looked pretty competent, throwing a lot of strikes, not giving up many hits. Their defense hasn't been that great, but Strasburg's hasn't either. 3-1. And up high, ball 4. Right on cue, they issue a walk. 2-out walk to Smith, and here comes Dakota Miller, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 16, Dakota Miller.
Miller 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout swinging in the second and a walk in the fourth. Strasburg really one swing to get back into this thing. Not that they're not in it, but that one's a called strike, 0-1. Hanks at 27 pitches through an inning and 2/3. He's been good so far. He's only allowed a hit and 1 walk. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball darting out of the zone. And Miller couldn't hold off. 0-2. Culpepper will have 4, 5, 6 due up in the 7th. 0-2. Throw over to first. Little jumpy over there is Mitchell Smith drawing the throw. And that is a ball, 1-2. 1-2, that misses. 2-2. All you need is here a walk and a blast, and it's all tied up. Two. And a ground ball to third, going to second and getting the out at second base, 5-4, and the half inning is over. Strasburg unable to get any runs across once again. They haven't scored since the first. We go to the seventh. Culpepper 4, Strasburg 1. We go to the top of the seventh inning. Culpepper 4, Strasburg 1. Kyle Gutshaw with you from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. Cavaliers first pitch swinging in the seventh. Ground ball to Irigoyen. The third throw to first is in time as Marniak, great hustle, but not in time as the throw is made. One pitch, one out for Strasburg's reliever, Chase Ingram. Here's Reese Baheeler, the first baseman. He is 0 for 3. Does have an RBI ground out back in the fifth. The pitch, that is outside. History time on this day in baseball history, June 9th. Get to our first history fact in just a second. 1-0. Hard grounder right into the dugout. 1-1. Today in 1893, Washington they call them the Washington Nationals on here, but we know they weren't that, I don't guess. 1-1. Swinging a foul tip into the glove. The Washington Nationals' Jim O'Rourke legs out an inside the park home run. At the age of 42 years, 9 months, he's the oldest ever to accomplish this feat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there are 2 outs here in the seventh. Here's David Coppage.
David Coppage.
Coppage is 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. And that's inside. Today in 1906, a National League record 19-game losing streak ends for the Boston Bean Eaters with a 6-3 win over the Cardinals. 1-0 is down in the zone for a strike, 1-1. One is inside. Two-one is another chopper to third. Short hop pick by Irigoyen. That's a base hit. Infield single for David Coppage. Great effort at third by Irigoyen. He just couldn't pick it.
Sheffield.
Not much you can do there. If you do make a play, it would have to be absolutely spectacular. Great effort, but Coppage with the infield single. Here's Jaden Sheffield. He's been on 3 times tonight. 2 walks, a single, and a run scored. He shows bunt with 2 outs, pulls back for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a foul ball. All right, here's a funny one from 1915. We'll get it after this pitch. My eyes lost it. 1915 coming up. 1-1 to Sheffield. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Today in 1915, in St. Louis, the Cardinals collect 7 runs in the 7th inning as they hold off the Giants to win 11-10. It's not the only loss. Owen Wilson, a player, has his wallet and $700 stolen from the clubhouse. During the game, the trainer reports that he had fallen asleep there, and when he woke up, he saw a stranger who said he was getting a drink of water. So at least you probably didn't have your wallet and $700 stolen today from your place of employment. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Strasburg needs runs, down 4-1. It's time for the bottom of the 7th inning. Strasburg trailing 4-1. Michael O'Shaughnessy will lead it off for the Express. He is 1 for 2. And the first pitch from Ryan Hanks, who's been in there since the 5th inning, misses 1-0. And it's popped up in the infield. Third baseman has it. And he will make the catch, and there's 1 out in the 7th. So Strasburg running out of opportunities here at home on this Friday night against Culpepper. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Logan Vaughn. Vaughn's 0 for 2. Pitch. That is down low. Today in 1933 in Philadelphia, Jimmy Fox ties a Major League record with another home run, his 5th in 3 games and his 12th of the year. But the A's bow to the Yankees 7-6. That one misses 2-0. That is down low. Today in 1949, the Phillies nipped the Pirates 4-3 in 18 innings in Philadelphia. No Phillies reached base via a walk in the game, and each team had the same line, as that's a strike. 68 at-bats, 16 hits, 21 assists, and 3 errors. Same line through 18 innings besides the run column. 3-1. And that is ball 4. Vaughn draws the one-out walk. That might be just what Strasburg needs as they go back to the top of the lineup here.
Top of the order, leading off number 10, Wyatt Piper.
It's Wyatt Piper. Piper's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts swinging and a single back in the 5th. That is down and in, 1-0. No bullpen action. It's practically empty for Culpepper. Now somebody's... Nope, after that pitch, I triggered them, I guess. They're starting to get ready now. That is a called strike. 1-1. That is a called strike again, up in the zone. One, two, and a pop-up foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Piper. Breaking ball hit into the Cavaliers dugout off of a couple of players, still 1-2. Today in 1966, Roberto Clemente hits his 3rd tape measure homer in 3 months and 2nd in 5 days against Al Jackson of the Cardinals. The ball blasted nearly 500 feet. 1-2. And that is hit into right field. It's a base hit. Piper singles it in, and the tying run will step up to the plate in the person of JoJo Irigoyen with 1 out in the 7th. Finally, some life for the Express.
JoJo Irigoyen.
And suddenly Piper now 2 for 4 on the night. Hit number 6 for Strasburg. Irigoyen, a double, an RBI, a single, a run scored, a fly out, and a strikeout. Irigoyen was in the battle last time up with all those curveballs inside before he finally struck out swinging on a fastball out of the zone. One swing can knot it up here in the 7th. That is a breaking ball. Oh my, called strike. Oh and 1. Same spot except in the dirt. 1-1. Remember earlier in the broadcast when I said this is going to be a hitter's night? Well, suddenly it's become a pitcher's night. We've kind of shifted, which is never ideal. You either need to keep it one way or the other. But the zone has widened up for the pitchers as we've gotten deeper into this game. 1-1. And a foul out of play. It does seem to be getting a little bit foggy here at the ballpark, and our bugs are out. Yep, smoky. One and 2 to Irigoyen, bottom of the 7th. Strasburg trailing it by 3, 4-1. The 1-2, and that is a high pop-up in the right center. Paul there to make the catch, and there are 2 outs as he fires it into third. So Victor Castillo will now come up.
Right fielder number 1, Victor Castillo.
Castillo just missed a home run his last time up. He's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Today in 1979, Nolan Ryan strikes out 16 batters in a 4-hit, 9-1 victory as the Angels beat the Tigers. Castillo, the lefty, facing the righty for Culpepper, Ryan Hanks. Up high. Today in 1992, Dodgers Oral Hershiser scatters 4 hits in 8 innings to beat the Braves 3-2. It's his 12th straight win over Atlanta going back to September 13th, 1987. 1-0 to Castillo is in there, 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was trying to tie it 1-2. Today in 2019, former Red Sox great David Ortiz is shot in the back while sitting in a bar in Santo Domingo. Hard to believe that was already in 2019. 1-2. And a line drive into left center field. That's going to get a run in. It's cut off in center. Throw to third. It's actually hit the cutoff. Throw to second. And he is out. Bad base running from Castillo. A run does score. It's 4-2. It's an RBI single, but the runner is out at second. And we go to the 8th. Strasburg helps themselves, but then shoots themselves in the foot. 4-2 as we go to the 8th. We go to the top of the 8th. Strasburg scores a run in the 7th, but really shoot themselves in the foot, getting thrown out at second. As the first pitch to Peterson is a ground ball up the middle to second. It's bobbled by O'Shaughnessy. Throw to first almost in time. It'll be the 3rd error of the night on O'Shaughnessy at second base.
The right fielder, number 1, Alonzo Paul.
So reaching first on the error is Peterson. 4 errors tonight for Strasburg. Here's Alonzo Paul. He's 1 for 3. He shows bunt, he gets it down, and it's a beauty. No throw, it's an infield single, and things are falling apart a little bit here for Strasburg. Hit number 9 for the Cavaliers.
Left fielder, number 5, Jack Terosian.
Now I'd be shocked here if Terosian doesn't bunt, make it second and third, if they can get it out. First and second, nobody out in the 8th here for the Cavaliers. He does show, and he takes for a ball, 1-0. One over count. He shows again, and it's fouled away, 1-1. Good on the pitcher, Ingram. Keep throwing fastballs. It's a lot harder to bunt a fastball than it is a curveball. Ingram on the ropes here a little bit. Shows again. He gets it down. It's a foul ball if he picks it up. And he does. 1-2. Ingram is at, let's see. $58 pitches. 58 through 3+. Now 1-2. Don't think there's any way you try to show here or try to get one down, but you never know. One-two pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Nice pitch there from Ingram as he gets the strikeout. Cavs cannot get the sacrifice down, and there's one out in the 8th.
Third baseman, number 8, Connor Butler.
It is Connor Butler, the third baseman. A couple of strikeouts tonight, a ground out, and a double with a run scored in the 5th. One out in the 8th. Culpepper up 4-2, trying to add on, and that's fouled away. Oh, 1. Fouled back and onto the dugout and towards the fence, out of play. 0-2. Now that was a Taco Bell there. Oh, 2. Up and in. Scores around the league. Woodstock leading Covington 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Waynesboro leading Front Royal 7-2, top 8. Charlottesville leading Harrisonburg 6-4, bottom of the 5th. Stanton leading Purcellville 1-0 in the top of the 5th. And Newmarket leading Winchester 5-3 in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2. Breaking ball. He turns out of the way. Just misses him. 2-2. Two. And a hard liner to third. They're going to go to second. Double play. A 5-4 double play on the line out. Irigoyen with a nice catch and throw, and the half inning is over. Strasburg with, well, a little bit of momentum. They scored one last inning. They get out of the jam there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Strasburg still trailing down to the last 6 outs. It's 4-2 Culpepper. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Strasburg down 4-2. It'll be Friend, Jenkins, and Smith.
13, Jacob Friend.
New pitcher for the Culpepper Cavaliers is Sam Slevin. He will take over for Ryan Hanks. The pitch outside, 1-0. Sam Slevin's the new arm for the Cavaliers. Out of Randolph-Macon College from Virginia Beach, 5'10", righty, 190. That is down low. He relieves Ryan Hanks, who went 3 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. He's currently in line for the win. 2-0. In the zone for a strike, 2-1. Friend is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk back in the first. 2 balls and a strike from Slevin. That's inside, and 3-1. This is a big pitch here. It could determine many big things in this game. Will Strasburg take advantage? 3-1 from Slevin, who works from the stretch. The pitch. And that is crushed down the right field line. It's going to stay in the park, and it is caught. Paul makes the catch on the deep fly out for the first out in the 8th. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Lou Jenkins, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 18, Luke Jenkins.
Jenkins 1 for 3 with a single back in the 4th. Well, they got in the 3-1 count, but then got out. And the pitch is a strike as the catcher drops the ball. Oh, 1. Nice breaking ball in there. 0-2. Might have been a sinker. Slevin on the summer, 4 innings, 6 strikeouts, and a 15.75 ERA. 0-2. That skips in to the past the plate, 1-2. One and two the count. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball up and out of the zone. 2 outs in the 8th. Here comes Mitchell Smith, the DH. He walked his only time up tonight.
Batter, number 25, Mitchell Smith.
And he swings and misses. Line score to this point in this game. Culpepper, 4 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. Strasburg, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 4 errors. That's outside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1, and Slevin looked like he kind of fell off the mound or something. He landed way off the right side of the mound. Check swing. He went, according to the base umpire, 2-2.
The winner of the 50-50 was Eric Tanner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Express need a base runner. Down 4-2. The pitch. Breaking ball misses. That was a good pitch, but just off the plate, 3-2. 3-2. Coming up to Smith. And he struck him out. Went after it. Out of the zone. And the Express continue to have their struggles at the plate here tonight. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Sam Slevin. We go to the 9th. Culpepper up 4-2. We go to the ninth inning. Strasburg down 4-2. New pitcher for the Express is Ryan DeSanto. DeSanto, 6'4" lefty out of St. Joseph's University from Frederick, Maryland. He'll face 3-4-5. Swing and a miss. One and one count to View, and Vu fouls it off to the parking lot. So O'Shaughnessy is now at third. LaSala is at second for Strasburg. We don't know how that's going to impact the lineup yet. We didn't really get very good information, so we'll have to wait and see. But for now, LaSala is at second, O'Shaughnessy at third. 1-2, and that is fouled into the net. Vu, the batter, is 0 for 4 tonight with a couple of strikeouts. 1-2 the count. And just getting a piece is Vu. Four to 2 Cavaliers, top of the ninth inning. And the 1-2. And a line drive past the third baseman into left field. O'Shaughnessy couldn't make a play on it. It'll be a hard hit single for Vu. His first hit of the night. He's 1 for 5.
Jack DeRosian.
Connor Marniak will bat.
Number 15, Connor Marniak.
So that was hit number 10 of the night for the Cavaliers. Marniak with a single and an RBI in the first, a walk and a run scored in the fifth. Facing the lefty DeSanto. He shows bunt. He gets it down first base side, but it's foul. 0-1. DeSanto on the season, stats-wise, 1 inning, 3 strikeouts, no ERA. Simple as that. Behind the plate right now for the Express is Logan Vaughn. 0-1 the count to Marniak. DeSanto set at the belt. Long look. Keeps an eye on the runner at first. And he deals. And showing bunt, pulling back, and taking a ball. 1-1. Starting to feel the temperature drop a little bit here at First Bank Park as we come up on almost 9:35. Strasburg would love a ground ball, 1-1. It's a bunt right back into my face. Of course, with the net in front of me, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The lefty, DeSanto, he comes to the belt, and then when he deals, it's almost kind of like a side action. Strike, swinging, throw to second, not in time. It gets away into center. But holding up at second base on the stolen base is Cayenne Vu.
First baseman, number 7, Reese, the healer.
So it kind of works as a sacrifice besides the fact that it hurts the batting average of Marniak. Nevertheless, runner in the scoring position now for the Cavaliers with 1 out. First strikeout of the night for DeSanto, and he continues to strike out everybody that he gets out. That's 4 outs. He's 4 outs that he's gotten this year, all via the strikeout. The pitch to Reese Beheaver is a called strike, lefty-lefty, 0-1. Big insurance run out there at second for Culpepper with a 2-run lead in the 9th. Outside and off the glove of the catcher, Vaughn, moving to third, and there's no third throw. That's going to be a pass ball. Just popped right off the glove. And now Strasburg will have no choice but to play the infield in. So Culpepper looking to take advantage of that mistake from Strasburg there. And that is hit into center. Coming in the center fielder Friend. He will make the catch. Runner coming home, and the throw is up the line and comes in to score. It's 5-2. Sack fly and an RBI for Reese Behealer.
Second baseman, number 35, David Coppage.
So 2 outs, but Culpepper does get that big run. Five to 2 now. Here's David Coppage. He's 2 for 4, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Well, Strasburg's going to have even more work to do in the 9th at this point. (0-1). And that pops out of the glove, kind of odd from DeSanto, 1-1. First game of the year for Coppage. Out of Lipscomb. And slow breaking ball misses just low, 2-1. Strasburg will have 7, 8, 9 due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. They're going to be trailing by at least 3 runs. 2-1. That is down in the zone for a strike, 2-2. Two. Good looking pitch, just missed inside as DeSantos took a little bit of a tumble. Counts full 3-2. Jaden Sheffield's on deck. He would bat next here if Coppage can get on base. (3-2). He deals, and a line drive foul in the left field. Fouled back. Count is still 3-2. Pirates putting it to the Mets, top of the 9th. Pittsburgh's up 14-2. And as a Phillies fan, go Pirates. Keep doing your thing. Or I'm just rooting against the Metropolitans. 3-2. And another hard grounder foul. Count will remain full. Orioles beat the Royals 3-2. Red Sox beat the Yankees 3-2. Garrett Cole took his first loss of the year. 3-2 here. Ball 4. That's off the glove of Vaughn as well to the backstop. Won't really matter though. 2-out walk.
Now batting the DH, number 10, Jake Sheffield.
Comes Jaden Sheffield. He's been on 3 times tonight. Single and a run scored, couple of walks. Culpepper, a 1-5 team coming in, and they're 3 outs away from becoming 2-5. That's a swing and a miss on a pitch out of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1. Hold by DeSanto in the pitch. That's up high, 1-1. One is inside, 2-1. Two one to Sheffield. 2 outs in the 9th. Strike 2, 2-2. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. He reached back and struck him out. DeSanto pretty impressive. Got a strong arm on him. Cavaliers do score a run. Their lead back up to 3 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Strasburg in jeopardy of losing for the 3rd consecutive game. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Dakota Miller leads it off for Strasburg. The Express down by 3. And Sam Slevin's going to look to pick up the save here. It would be a 2-inning save if he can finish it off. Miller's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Strasburg comes into this game at 3-3. They started 3-1, losing their only game in that span to Percival after they had come back to tie it, but then lost it here late. But since then, it's been struggles. 0-2, up and in. Got smoked at Winchester 9-0. Got smoked here really by Woodstock, even though the score didn't really tell the story, I don't think. Now in danger once again at home. 1-2, and that is a line drive in the center field. It's a base hit. Leadoff single for Dakota Miller here in the 9th inning.
Second baseman, number 17, Michael O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy, who is now playing third base, will bat. O'Shaughnessy with a single back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, popped out in the 7th, and he takes a strike. That was hit number 8 for Strasburg. 0-1 to the lefty O'Shaughnessy. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. Sam Slevin had a pretty economical 8th inning. Fly out, a strikeout, and a strikeout. but a leadoff single here in the ninth for Strasburg, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and O'Shaughnessy behind, 1-2. Again, Strasburg will be at Front Royal tomorrow. Can't even say weather permitting anymore. It's smoke permitting. I guess it's still weather, technically, depending on who you ask. 1-2. That is outside, so at Front Royal tomorrow night for the Express. And then we're back here on Sunday against the Waynesboro Generals, a 6 o'clock start. Again, that is a 6 o'clock start. 2-2 to O'Shaughnessy, and he struck him out. And O'Shaughnessy punches out for the second time tonight. 1 out in the ninth. Here's Logan Vaughn, the catcher. Vaughn's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run in the seventh.
Catcher, number 20, Logan Vaughn.
For those Culpepper fans listening, the Cavaliers will be at home tomorrow night at Culpeper County High School. 7:30 start against the Waynesboro Generals. First pitch to Vaughn. That is outside, 1-0. Well, Vaughn can get on here. Pfeiffer is the tying run. He's on deck, and he's singled his last 2 times up. Ty Hooks is available. He's not getting the nod here. He's on the bench tonight. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. 4 errors tonight for the Express, 2 for the Cavaliers. Temperature is dropping rapidly here at First Bank Park as I speak. 2-0 to Vaughn. Breaking ball right down the middle, 2-1. Looks like there's a glitch on the scoring program in Woodstock, so we won't know a final score from there. 2-1. That misses. 2 games, according to point streaks, are in the 6th inning right now, not the Woodstock game. Stanton leading Purcellville 1-0 in the 6th. Charlottesville leading Harrisonburg 7-4 in the 6th inning. Now that game did start at 7:30. 3-1. And it's a strike, 3-2. Newmarket leads Winchester 5-3 in the 6th inning. 3-2. Ball 4 off the plate, just missing, very similar to the prior pitch. And the tying run will step up to the plate here in the bottom of the 9th inning for the Express. Wyatt Pfeiffer, the shortstop, out of JMU, the Dukes from the Sun Belt. He struck out swinging in the 1st and 2nd. He singled in the 5th and 7th. The pitch. That is a strike high. Oh and 1. Down low, he held off. So we have to clear things up here. So JoJo Irigoyen will bat next if Strasburg gets there. Irigoyen is still in the game. Castillo is not. So Irigoyen will slide into the 3 spot. 1-1. And that's a strike. 1-2. Excuse me, yep. Irigoyen is still in the 2 spot. La Sala sliding into the 3 spot. Have to clear things up. When we don't get good umpire communication, it's tough. 1-2 to Pfeiffer. Fouls it off. 1-2. Strasburg down 5-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Tying run at the plate. So just to clear things up, Irigoyen will still bat next. He will play right field as he did last inning. And in the 3 spot, Anthony La Sala is moving in there for Victor Castillo. And La Sala is playing second, while O'Shaughnessy moved to 3rd. 1-2 again from Slevin to Pfeiffer, and he just fouls it off. Still 1-2. One, 2 the count. Slevin from the belt. He deals. And a pop-up left side out of play. Long at bat here between Pfeiffer and Slevin. 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Here in the inning for Strasburg, a single, a strikeout, and a walk. Slevin looking for a save. He needs 2 outs. 2-2 to Piper. Swing and a foul back. Catcher just couldn't hold on. Peterson unable to hold it. He'll stay alive. Pitch count for Slevin through an inning and a third. He's at 38 pitches after a 1-2-3 inning last half inning. Piper batting from the left side here against the righty Slevin. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, it skips in front of the catcher, and 2 runners will move up. Now, how big was that insurance run in the top of the 9th for the Cavaliers? On the ball in the dirt, the wild pitch, Miller is up to third and Vaughn to second. And the count is now 3-2 to Piper with Irigoyen on deck. And that didn't sound good. It skipped right in front of the plate and hit the catcher right in the mask. 3-2 the count to Piper. 2 big runs out there, second and third. They're not the tying runs, but you need them if you want to have a chance. 3-2. Swing and another foul off. What a battle here. Wyatt Piper putting up a heck of a at bat. I think this will be pitch number 12 coming up here. 5-2 Culpepper looking for their second win in 7 tries. They're 1-5. Strasburg at 3-3, the 500 mark. Down 3 in the bottom of the 9th. 3-2. And it hit him. It hit him. And the bases are loaded. The tying run's at first base, and the winning run will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting third baseman, number 30, JoJo Irigoyen.
And we have a meeting at the mound. Culpepper will talk it over. We'll step away briefly. JoJo Irigoyen will bat here with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. Strasburg down 3. The pitch. Strike at the knees, 0-1 after the meeting at the mound. Slevin is trying to get through it, and we do see now that Ty Hooks is in the on-deck circle for La Sala, who hasn't hit. 0-1. Strike 2. And the count is 0-2 to JoJo Irigoyen. He is 1 for 4 tonight. Singled all the way back in the first a couple hours ago. 0-2 the count. Tying run at first in the 9th. The pitch. Nearly caught him looking, but it was down and out. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Sam Slevin on the mound for Culpepper trying to finish it off. The pitch. Down and out, 2-2. Again, Culpepper with a big insurance run in the top of the 9th inning on the sac fly after the pass ball off of the catcher Vaughn's glove. 5-2 the score. The righty Irigoyen awaits the pitch. Swinging a line drive into right, but right at the right fielder, who makes a sliding grab for out number 2. Runners coming to the plate, not in time. The ball gets away, and now the tying run is going to get up to second base scoring position. So the score is now 5-3 on the sacrifice fly and the RBI, and then the ball was thrown away, trying to get the out at home for some reason. may I add, Paul had to slide to make that catch. Looked like he was going to get there much easier, but he had to slide. So here is Ty Hooks. He will pinch hit. So Vaughn is to third. Pfeiffer, the tying run, is at second. Here it go in, just hit it too hard on the sac fly RBI. Second and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Tying run at second. Ty Hooks, the pinch hitter, takes outside 1-0. Hooks, the catcher, in his third year for the Express from Rock Hill, South Carolina, out of Winthrop. 5'11", righty, 195. The pitch, down in the dirt, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Hooks batting .266 on the summer with 3 RBIs. Pfeiffer, the tying runs at second. 2-0 from Slevin. In the dirt, it's like they're pitching around them. 3-0. Just 3 balls in the dirt. Jacob Friend, the center fielder, who is 0 for 3 tonight, is on deck. 5-3, bottom 9. Count is 3-0. And a strike right down the middle, 3-1. (3-1) to Hooks. And a swing and a drive. He crushes it, but foul and out of play. And the Express are down to their last strike here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So it's down to this here from Strasburg on this Friday night from First Bank Park. Hooks, the batter, the last hope. Slevin's a strike away from finishing it off. 3-2. Swinging a line drive into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Tying run is being sent to the plate, and he is in there safely. Hooks to second on the throw. The Express have tied it with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's 5-5. Ty Hooks has done it again. He comes up clutch with the 2 RBI single. He gets to second on the throw and the winning run in scoring position for Strasburg. What a player Ty Hooks is.
The hit was by Ty Hooks.
So Cade Parker will come in to run as the winning run at second base.
Now batting number 13, Jacob Friend.
Here's Jacob Friend. Friend batting to try to be the hero. Cade Parker, the pinch runner at second with 2 outs in the 9th. The pitch is up high, 1-0. So Strasburg has stormed back here in the bottom of the 9th with 3 runs. And now trying to absolutely steal one here from Culpepper. 1-0. That is inside corner territory for a strike, 1-1. So Ty Hooks comes off the bench cold and lines one into right to tie this thing up. Shouldn't be that shocking from those who know him. 1-1 to Friend. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and we're now a strike away from going to extra innings. One and two, blown save for Slevin to this point. It's to the backstop. Parker's going to third, and he will get there. So the winning run is now at third base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a slow grounder to short. Throw to first is in time, and we're going to extra innings from Strasburg. The Express storm back with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th, and we've got free baseball coming up. We go to the 10th. We're back after this. So we go to the 10th inning. Runner will start at second base thanks to the new ghost runner rules in baseball. 5-5 the score here in the top of the 10th inning. And so let's see, Sheffield is at second base, so that's where he'll start. And Ryan Peterson's the batter facing Ryan DeSanto. 1-0 the count with the runner at second base. He shows bunt, pulls back, and takes for a ball, evidently. 2-0 the count. Showing bunt again, pops it up foul as it breaks some wood off of our little roof here. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike here in the top of the 10th inning. What a weird game this has been. 2-1 showing again, getting it down, third base side. It's going to be picked up by the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. Well executed there from Strasburg. So sacrifice is successful as the ghost runner Sheffield moves up to third.
Right fielder number 1, Alonzo Paul.
So it goes down as a sacrifice bunt, 1-3, and Alonzo Paul will bat with the infield in, and he takes a strike, 0-1.
Again, the batter's number 1, Alonzo Paul.
Paul awaits, and he takes a strike again. It's 0-2.
You just need to put up a strike, that's all.
0-2 the count. Fastball misses.
Their frisbees given out courtesy of Jerry and Linda
There
Curry.
goes the skunk.
And we've got a skunk on the field.
Skunk on the field.
Skunk is at shortstop.
Timeout. We have one too many players on the field.
So time is called with a skunk on the field. This skunk comes here every year. Every game.
There's something smelly around here.
So he is running through the infield and now into the outfield.
Somebody go get him. Anybody got a sack to put over Delay of game. Going to the Culpepper bullpen.
Looks like he's on his way to the Culpepper bullpen. Now he's stopping, and they're starting to get scared down there. They're wondering where to go because it's coming right up on them. And the coach is telling them they need to move it. I mean, it's continuing to go right at them, and they don't see it. They're standing right up next to it. Now he's stalled out in the warning track. So we are in a skunk delay. We'll step away. So it appears that the skunk has left, but the thing about that skunk is when he leaves, he doesn't always stay away. He comes back. So let's see if we can get finished before he comes back. So after the skunk runner at second and third base, the count is 1-2 with one out in the top of the 10th. Go ahead run at third. Sheffield at third. Alonzo Paul is the batter. DeSanto trying to get the out in a big spot. Infield's playing in for Strasburg. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball up high, 2-2. So Culpepper will be going to the bullpen, we have to assume, in the bottom of the 10th. It's a matter of will it be tied or will they have a lead? Strasburg obviously hoping to get an out here and keep the runner at third. 2-2. Misses up high again. The last thing you want to do is put another runner on. If you give up the one run, that's one thing, but you can't allow to give up more than one. Strasburg will have 5, 6, 7 due up in the bottom of the 10th. 3-2 the count. DeSanto facing the 9-hitter from Ohio State, Alonzo Paul, and he almost hit him. So he was ahead 0-2 and ended up walking him. First and third with one out now for Culpepper. Back to the top of the lineup.
Left fielder number 5, Jack Tarosian.
So first and third for Culpepper. Back to the top of the lineup, Jack Tarosian, the left fielder. This is his 6th plate appearance of the night. He's walked twice tonight. He struck out twice. And he takes for a strike 0-1. With 1. Big lead at first from Paul. Slide step and just up high, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out here in the top of the 10th. Runner goes, the pitch is in the dirt. And a big runner moving up to second base there. It's Paul. So he gets there on the stolen base. So second and third, one out. 2-1. Up and in, and DeSanto now behind 3-1. The last thing you want to do is come all the way back in this game and then see the 10th fall apart.
Down there in the gravel.
3-1 to the lefty. And he pops it up into center. That's going to drop, and the go-ahead run's going to score. And it'll still be first and third, and one out. 6-5 Culpepper on the bloop single. And we've got a pitching change. DeSanto done. And Culpepper with first and third and one out, and we'll take a break as well. Pitching change in Strasburg here in the top of the 10th. It'll be Quinn McMahon taking over for Ryan DeSanto. Runners on first and third and one out for Connor Butler, who lined into a double play his last time up. That's what Strasburg needs. Runner goes, the pitch is swung on and missed, and Culpepper just running around on the bases at this point. Wipes out the double play on the stolen base from the leadoff man. One out here in the 10th, second and third. Culpepper already up 6-5 with a run here in the 10th. That's to the backstop, but Paul holds up. So one of those runs that DeSanto, the run that he allowed to this point in this inning is an unearned run. That first runner that scored via the international tiebreaker rule, that's the guy that gets to teleport to second after being the last out last inning. So that is an unearned run, but anything else moving forward is earned. And that is popped up into foul territory down the right field line, and it's 2 strikes, 1-2. We got started tonight at 7:05. We have surpassed the 3-hour mark. A ball and 2 strikes. McMahon, the tall righty, comes set. And that misses. McMahon from Georgia State University, 6'5", righty, 190 from Gray, Georgia. Comes into the game, 3 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 6.00 ERA, 2-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. He struck him out. What a big punch out there from McMahon. 2 outs here in the 10th.
Center fielder number 11, Kian Vu.
Comes up to Kian Vu, the center fielder. Vu has struck out twice tonight. He is 1 for 5. And he fouls it back. Singled in the 9th. He stole second. He got the third on the pass ball, and then he scored on the sac fly RBI to center. So he's a big run in this game that I guess ultimately helped Culpepper out. 0-1 to the lefty Vu. Strike correction. A ball. 1-1. One the count, 2 outs in the top of the 10th. And a line drive foul. It is 1-2. Again, Strasburg will have Jenkins, Smith, and Miller due up, at least scheduled due up in the bottom of the 10th. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Quinn McMahon out of the bullpen. 2 strikeouts, 2 huge strikeouts, and Culpepper only scores the 1 run. They do score, though, and Strasburg will have to score to tie or score 2 to win as we go to the bottom of the 10th. We're back after this. Extra innings from First Bank Park in Strasburg.
Luke Jenkins.
We go to the bottom of the 10th. Strasburg will start with the runner at second base. It is Jacob Friend who made the last out. In the international tiebreaker rule, so Strasburg with the tying run at second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 10th. Luke Jenkins will bat. He's 1 for 4 tonight, and he takes a strike from the new pitcher, Johan Franco from Georgetown University, 6'1", 200-pound righty. And he will try to pick up the save here tonight. 0-1. That's in the dirt. Great block by the catcher, Peterson, who just had to put his chest up and hope that he stopped it. That's big, though. Keeps the runner from getting up to third. So 1 ball and 1 strike. One, the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up into left center. That's not going to get the job done, as it's a big out, number 1. Runner has to hold up at second. If he would have hit it to right there, that would have been much better. But
now batting number 25, Mitchell Smith.
So Strasburg in some trouble. Didn't get the man over to third like you'd like to. And it hits him in the back. Smith hit on the first pitch he sees. And that puts the winning run on second base. It's correction.
Number 16, Dakota Miller.
The winning run on first base and the tying run will hold up at second. So it does set up the double play, if anything. So Friend at second on the international tiebreaker rule. Mitchell Smith is at first. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Strasburg down 6-5. The pitch. He checked his swing on the pitch up high. 1-0. He appeals 15 seconds later, and it's a ball. Culpepper has led this thing pretty much all night long. Strasburg with 3 to tie in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch is in there. Strike 1. 1-1. Franco trying to finish this game off for Culpepper. They're looking for their second win of the year. Long hold, the 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and it's 1-2 to Dakota Miller. Miller singled and scored a run last inning in the 9th. He led off the inning with a single in the right field. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The righty, Franco set. The pitch. Down low, 2-2. Franco on the season for the Cavaliers, 2 innings, a strikeout, and an 18.00 ERA. Two balls, 2 strikes, and an out. Tying run at second, winning run at first. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went after a pitch in the dirt, and there are 2 outs here in the 10th.
The batter, number 17, Michael O'Shaughnessy.
So there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th, and it comes down to Michael O'Shaughnessy, the lefty facing the righty. The pitch up and in, 1-0. O'Shaughnessy 1 for 4 tonight with a single back in the second. Strasburg did so much in that 9th inning to come back and tie this game, trying to steal one from Culpepper. And now they're on the ropes, once again down to their last out. 1-0. That is down low, 2-0. Culpepper, 6 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors. Strasburg, 5 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors. 2-0 the count to the left-handed hitting Michael O'Shaughnessy. Swing and a high pop-up into center. Vu on his right makes the catch. And the Culpepper Cavaliers have come into Strasburg and knocked off the Express by a final score of 6-5 in 10 innings. Culpepper winning their second game and now 7 tries. Meanwhile, Strasburg continues to struggle. They have lost 3 games in a row after starting the season at 3-1. And really a tough one to swallow here tonight for the Express. In a game that lasted 3 hours and 17 minutes, Strasburg falling tonight by the final score of 6-5. Winning pitcher tonight is Sam Slevin. And there's a save for Johan Franco. Lost tonight for the Express is Ryan DeSanto. Again, for Strasburg, games that you have to win. Tonight they didn't do that. Still plenty of the season left to go, but they know they've got to be better, got to play better if they want to contend for another Valley League championship here in 2023. Final line score tonight from Strasburg. Culpepper, 6 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors. And Strasburg, 5 runs, 9 hits, and 4 errors. Culpepper actually finished with 4. Get that corrected up there. And there it is. So again, tonight Strasburg falls in 10 innings by a final score of 6-5. The Express fall to 3-4, under 500 for the first time tonight, for the first time this year. And Culpepper improves their mark to 2-5. Strasburg is on the road tomorrow at Front Royal to take on the Cardinals. That game will be, I believe it's 7 o'clock. Let me confirm. Yep, 7 o'clock tomorrow at Front Royal. Meanwhile, Waynesboro will be at Culpepper to take on the Cavaliers at 7:30. Strasburg loses a tough one tonight, 6-5 in 10 innings. This is Kyle Gutshaw, as we will talk to you again on Sunday night at 6 o'clock against the Waynesboro Generals. This is Kyle Gutshaw signing off for the 2023 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.